Today I am going to share 5 secrets that will help you crack your next job interview. Let me tell you, the selection criteria has changed, and the secrets that I am going to share with you is based on multiple discussions with many HR leaders. The selection criteria which was there in the past, that you were selected based on your work experience, based on your technical skills, based on the knowledge, does not apply any longer. There are different criteria and different ways on the basis of which you are graded, and then the final selection happens. And in this video today, I am going to share the top 5 secrets, the techniques, basis on which the interviewers, the panel, makes the selection of the right candidate. My name is Purav and I am the founder of Career Architect. Through Career Architect, I want to influence the journeys of all the professionals. I want to help them take charge over their journeys, influence their journeys, influence their entire career journey, and not only work for the next step in the journey. I want to help them develop a complete blueprint of their career, through which they can always visualize their next steps and also take the necessary proactive action. Stop reacting to the circumstances. Be the creator of circumstances. This is what I want to do for all the professionals. I come from a very humble background. And when I say humble, I really mean it. My history is not so good. I lost my parents when I was 11 years old. I lost my parents to a car accident. And since then, I have been running the race of life. Competition, comparison, insecurity, uncertainty. That is what I have seen during my entire life. At the age of 11, I was running the race to secure good marks, grades and percentage and get more and more certificates. Subsequently, the race continued, but now the race was for increments, promotions and positions. It was after almost 10 years in my corporate journey, I realized this is not what I should be doing for the next 20 years in my journey. I should drive my career. I should be the creator of circumstances. I should take charge of my journey. And in the last 5 years, I have been able to do this by taking proactive actions. And this is what I want you to start doing for yourself. The 5 secrets that I am going to share today. Let's begin with the first one. For all your interviews, dress up well for your interview. Dress as the CEO and respect the position. Whether it is an offline interview or an online interview, you should be dressed well. If it is an offline interview, then your body language and the way you walk into the room also matters. You know why? Because the interview panel starts creating your image the first time they look at you. How you walk, how you carry yourself, and what are you wearing. It makes a huge impact. Trust me, most of the decision about your next step to the interview, I mean your selection or rejection, is taken there. If it is an online interview, the surroundings also matter. Your background, how good is your face looking? When I say good, the lighting on your face. Take care of it. Prepare for the online interview as well in terms of your surrounding. That is the first step that you should take care of. The second step, do your research well. And when I say research about the company, read everything about the organization, the current situation, why is it in the news or not, what is going on there. And when you read the articles, you will also come across the challenges that they are facing. And this is an opportunity for you to talk about in the interview. And how can you help them to resolve the challenges? How can you contribute towards the challenges? Remember, the interview is not about your strength. The interview is about how can you contribute to the position, how can you contribute towards the larger goals of the organization. So shift the focus from you to them. That is a secret. The other part of the research is about the people, the interview panel. You should go through their LinkedIn profiles, their history, what has their journey been. And while you do this, you will also understand who are the stakeholders in your interview, who are the decision makers. And while you talk to them, you might get a chance to say, "Sir, madam, I have seen your profile and it is amazing. Your journey is inspiring and there are a lot of things to learn from you. I was really surprised looking at the way you have navigated through your journey." Trust me, such a statement would create a friendly environment across in the meeting room, and it will make you all the more comfortable to take the next questions. So do not forget to do a complete research. But here is a word of caution. As you do your research, the HR leaders also do their research. And trust me, this was based on my discussions with a lot of HR leaders. They have started looking at your LinkedIn profiles. They have started following you on LinkedIn. They want to know what is your network and what are you writing on LinkedIn, because it speaks a lot more about you than your one-page resume. So the first thing that you should do is update your LinkedIn profile and start writing content on LinkedIn. When I tell this to my mentees, most of them say, "Yes, Purav, we are using LinkedIn." And then I ask, "What do you do there?" They tell me, "Purav, we read, there is a lot of information, we apply for jobs, but we do not write." My friend, you are just a consumer. Unless you become a producer on LinkedIn, trust me, you are not taking the complete benefit of the platform. Start writing content on LinkedIn. So whenever the HR or the people from the interview panel go through your profile, they should find something interesting. And that is how you create a personal brand and you position yourself better for the interview. The fourth thing that you should do is prepare for the basic questions. There are few very typical questions that you also know that you are going to be asked. First one, introduce yourself. Tell me something about you. And the second one, how can you contribute to this role? Why do you think you are the best person for this role? Let me tell you, these are the questions that you never prepare for. You are under the assumption that you know it, and you focus more on the technical aspects, more on the salary fronts. What shall I ask for? Trust me, even before you reach there, the decisions are taken based on your answers to these questions. So when you say about yourself, create a good pitch. Don't talk everything about you. Talk about your specific strengths that are going to contribute to the role through which you are going to solve the problems of the organization. Do not dilute your introduction. Stay very focused. And similarly, how can you contribute? You can pull out experiences from your own journey wherein you have faced such challenges in the past. Take complete benefit of these two questions. I would rather say rehearse before the interview, rehearse in front of a mirror. Trust me, your confidence level would go up as you answer in the interview. The decision of whether you go to the next step in the interview or not is taken in the first 30 to 40 seconds. The people are smart. They are evaluating you at each and every statement of yours. So be very conscious. Prepare for what is definitely going to come. And the last technique, do not assume that the interview is over as you step out of the meeting. You still have a scope to impact. You have to occupy space in the minds of the people of the panel. The more the space you occupy, the higher is the probability of you getting selected. And how can you do this? After the interview, send a thank you email to everybody, to not only to the HR, but to all the people in the panel. Your email might be something like, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate. Thanks for all the insights. I would love to be part of the family and start contributing. This is an example. You can have something of your own, but with this, you are definitely occupying space in the minds of the panel. And after 7 to 10 days of the interview, if you do not get any response, send a reminder. Yes, you should send a reminder, and you deserve to send a reminder because you have not got any response from them. So send a polite reminder. Again, focus on the content. Be polite. And trust me, with this, in case you do not clear that interview, you are already positioning yourself for the next vacancy. This is how you occupy space in the minds of people. So start following these 5 steps, and let me tell you, you will be more confident and the probability of you cracking the interview would be higher. I hope you like this. And if you want to listen to more such techniques for your professional journey, subscribe to my channel, Career Architect by Purav Bhatt. You may also put down your comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much, and keep watching this page for more such techniques, secrets and inputs.